Welcome back. All right, this is a liberal you can like. Seriously. He's a pretty cool guy. And one I respected what he does for work. He's an EMT, paramedic. And a lot of what he says kind of makes my point, but he's about as centralist liberal as you're going to get. And I think if he does some of the research and some of the things I brought up, might be able to go ahead and flip this guy a bit, at least get him to see a little bit more of the light. He's certainly open to it, so I think you'll enjoy him. I certainly did. The thing that attracted him to begin with, or he made mentions of, was the question of the day was, will the liberals be able to accept the Mueller report findings? And that's where it started off, and we soon got into global warming, which I'm going to hit on it quite a bit as it progresses, because it seems it's what the Democratic parties are going to make a central issue of. One of you said you'd like to go ahead and have some, make some suggestions on what the question of the day or what you would like to hear me question liberals on. Well, you're free to do that in the comments. Make some suggestions on what you would like to hear me ask the liberals, what you'd like to see on the question board. I'm always open up for suggestions. So you know what you do. If you like it, you care, you share. And if you're not subscribed, you can do it. If you are subscribed, you subscribe again. And of course, you support me, you pray for me, and you get the design, the global warming design, so you can walk around and piss liberals off. It's a lot of fun. All right, so let's get to this one. God bless you.
Yes, tip of the hat to you, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
They don't pay you guys enough money. They don't. I'm sorry. Come on,
I appreciate that.
They don't pay you guys enough money. You do. You get to see people at their worst.
You know what, though? I love it. Oh, that's a good fucking question.
Yeah, indeed.
I tell you what. So here's a little mind blower for you. I'm a liberal paramedic. That's hard to find. However, the report got released. I haven't read it completely, but you know what? We got what we wanted. I say take it as it is. Personally,
so you'll accept the conclusion if it says no.
Yeah. From what I read from just the CNN headline, it said shows CNN. No. Well, that's who I follow. I'm a liberal, but it does say the headline says shows no collusion. And then it says some other liberal shit, but I'm like, you're just being liberal. I know when to call a spade a spade.
So you were a classical liberal. You're not like a Cortez liberal, are you?
To a degree, Cortez has some good ideas.
The Green New Deal? No cars?
Green New Deal is exaggerated as fuck, but I think that there are certain things that we could do to make life better for all of us, and I think that we could. This is the thing.
By taking away our cars and
the cars aren't the issue. Really.
What is the issue?
This is the thing. If you really want to cut down on greenhouse gases, you don't need to target individuals. You and me.
Greenhouse gases?
Well, yeah, which is what causes global warming and yada yada.
You really think so?
Oh, I do. You
do?
I do.
Can I, if I may?
Absolutely.
I helped start the Institute for Environmental Alternatives in 1971 with Professor Ron Cohn. For 3 years, I lived with scientists studying all of this, back when it was ecology.
Yeah.
And we were always leery about how the politicians were going to come in, take our findings, and use it for a political agenda. And guess what they picked?
They found a way, huh?
Yeah. I'm going to give it to you straight.
Let's hear it.
Okay. They pick on CO. Now, there's a lot of different gases in the atmosphere, am I correct? Why do they pick on CO2 only?
As far as I know, CO2 helps break down the ozone.
No, I'm going to give it to you.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm going to give it to you. Because CO2 is a natural element of life. Plants breathe it in. Breathes out oxygen. It's reciprocal. It goes around and around. A volcano will spew out more CO2 in one eruption that we've produced in our entire lifespan.
100%
right now, here. I'm going to give you the skinny on this, okay? This is the skinny. It has nothing to do with the environment. It has everything to do with control, because it's the one gas they can produce, they can pin on us that we produce. Thereby, they can say, "Oh, you've got a carbon footprint. You're the problem. You're the reason the world's going to hell." So now they can play on our guilt. And they go ahead and say, "Well, we got to reduce your carbon footprint. You can't drive. You've got to do this. You got to do, this. You can't do that. You can't do." So it's about control. It's about limiting our use of energy. And when they can reduce our energy usage, they can control us. So
I can see what you're saying. I can pick up what you're pointing down.
It's all about control. It has nothing to do with the environment. There's no scientific evidence to prove that CO2 has anything to do. We are like a flea fart on the back of a dog for the amount of CO2 we produce.
You're right. So I personally, obviously, CO2 is bad, and I understand.
No, it's not bad.
Well, my perspective, but
your perspective is not right.
But
it's a natural element of life.
But hear me out. Even from my perspective, this is my whole thing about the whole global warming, greenhouse gases thing, is that why are we trying to regulate individuals, the you and me's of the world?
Thank you.
Because even if, like, say you did believe in the carbon footprint stuff like that, which I personally buy into it.
Yeah,
like
sure.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. You're not gonna.
What you're doing here is you're conflating pollution.
Well, so here's my thing is I hear what you're saying, and I'm definitely gonna do more research into it but right here, right now, you're not gonna change my perspective. You know what I mean? Like,
I understand.
Just like right now, I would
seed.
Yeah.
I'm planting a seed,
exactly.
And I would like you to look further into it.
Right.
It's like the founder of the Weather Channel. He was on CNN, and he's on record saying the whole global warming thing is bullshit. Yeah. This is the founder of the Weather Channel.
But so here's my big thing, though. Like, even if, all right, as of right now, I believe in the whole global gases thing, things like that, global warming. But why are we trying to control individuals? Individuals do not cause global warming.
You're making my case for me.
No, I'm with you on that. Like, that is one part that we see eye to eye on. Even if you did believe in global warming, the issue is not the people. It's the companies, the agricultural aspect. Like, there are other things. Now, granted, it falls down onto the people because it can affect
the industry is going to pollute a lot more, and there should be more. And then we look at it this way: well, if let's say, all right, they pass the Green New Deal, and it comes down on us in this country. Is China going to stop? No. Is India going to stop? No. And they're bigger polluters than us.
Real quick. I'm listening to you, though. I'm sorry.
So, why they'd be picking on us, but China and India and all the other big polluters would still be allowed to do whatever they want. So it really wouldn't have any effect at all. But it would affect our individual.
It would. Oh, yeah. And it affects us at the end of the day.
So it's all political.
It does.
You see, it's all political. It's all about limiting our freedoms. And that's why I say it has nothing to do with it's about limiting our freedoms. It's about them controlling us.
Where I'm from, Tampa, right? That's fucking hilarious, sir, and I just saw it. Ready for Hillary. I just saw that, and oh my God, thank you so much. Oh, so I'm from Tampa, and talking about, so I'm from Tampa, and they have this whole new program now, like they're getting rid of plastic straws. Plastic is ruining our environment. Well, you can tell how much I fucking buy into that shit. Because, I'm sorry, like, you want to sit here and tell me that in Florida, in the U.S., let's lump us all in together. In the U.S., we're just destroying the ocean with this plastic. No. The issue is from fucking China, Singapore, India. These are the places that you need to focus your efforts. Yet you're trying to make the average American feel bad and believe that we need to give up plastic because we're polluting our oceans. no, we're actually in the top like 25% of nations that recycle plastics.
Yeah, indeed, we do. And I would also, it would be nice, and I knew they have that technology, at least find some biodegradable type of plastic would be nice, you know.
Well, and so they're in Tampa and St. Pete, in Ellis County.
Yeah,
remember?
Sure, of course.
Plastic straws no longer exist. No lie, it has been outlawed by the county. They made a county ordinance. Now they only have paper straws. Just don't get me wrong, they work just as efficiently for like 2 drinks, but they very quickly give you another straw if you need one. If anything happens, they give you a new straw. It feels weird. It's fucking strange. Don't get me wrong. It's different. And do I think it's a good idea? Yeah. It's sure. It's good.
It's a big. It's not a big thing to give up.
It's little. Is it helping? Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck.
Cut down a few more trees, but what the hell?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, but are you really solving the problem?
Yeah.
No, not at all. I saw you grab a card, my man. I gotta run.
Take it out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
That's fucking epic. Thank you so much.
Check out my YouTube channel. You'll see this conversation.
Definitely. I love it, man.
All right, brother.
It was great meeting you, man.
Pleasure.
Have a great day. Be safe.